Introduction: a forgotten gem of Middle English romance. Havelok the Dane is one of the most exciting and underrated adventure romances in Middle English literature, written in the late 13th or early 14th century, most likely in East Midland dialect, though not as widely known today as works by Chaucer or Malory. This romance bursts with heroism, royal destiny, and justice triumphing over tyranny, the very essence of what medieval audiences cherished. At its core, Havelok the Dane is a tale of a young Danish prince, cast into obscurity, who must reclaim his rightful throne through strength, integrity, and divine providence, blending folklore, legend, and political allegory. This poem holds immense literary value. Its surviving manuscript, MS Lord Misk 108, offers a rare glimpse into the English vernacular heroic tradition, where national identity and personal virtue intertwine, often described as a bridging romance between Anglo-Saxon heroic poetry and later chivalric romances. This tale contains superhuman feats, a rags-to-riches plot, and moral clarity that makes it accessible and exhilarating, even to modern readers. If you're drawn to themes of justice, identity, and heroic resilience, Havelok the Dane is an unforgettable journey. Summary of Havelok the Dane. The backstory: royal betrayals in two kingdoms. The story begins in Denmark, where the just and beloved King Birkebane dies, leaving behind his young children, including Havelok, the heir to the throne. Birkebane entrusts the care of his children to Godard, a noble who turns out to be a tyrannical usurper. Godard murders Havelok's two sisters and orders a fisherman named Grim to kill Havelok as well. But Grim, recognizing the boy's royal birth and moved by compassion, fakes Havelok's death and flees with his family and the child to England. A humble life in Grimsby. In England, Grim raises Havelok as his own in the coastal town that comes to be known as Grimsby. Havelok grows up strong, noble-hearted, and physically powerful, described with a glow or radiance that marks him as chosen by heaven. However, his royal identity remains hidden, and he works as a kitchen servant in the court of King Athelwold, ruler of England. Before dying, King Athelwold had promised to marry his daughter Goldborough only to the most worthy man, but his corrupt steward Godrich, note the name similarity to Godard, defies this promise and forces Goldborough to marry Havelok, hoping to disgrace her and eliminate her claim to power. The rise of the hero. Goldborough reluctantly marries Havelok, but soon recognizes his innate nobility and strength, a prophetic dream and miraculous signs, such as a heavenly light and the royal birthmark, confirm his true identity as a Danish prince. With Goldborough's support, Havelok sets out to reclaim his throne. First, he travels back to Denmark, gathers loyal followers, and defeats Godard in battle, exposing his treachery.